All right, welcome back, everybody. Here we are at the pond in the Fisher Online, and this will be, for lack of a better word, a little bit of a filler episode here. I'm gonna try to record a couple of maybe going through the daily quest here on a couple of different maps. We're starting here at the pond. After this, we will probably do. I'm actually not sure. I think I've done Germany, so any of the other maps post Germany. So I guess we'll see what time of day it is and possibly go to either Russia or Poland or the Ukraine. Yeah, I just haven't decided. Maybe Russia. It does take a while at Russia, according to how frequent the sterlet bite is, but sterlet fishing is pretty lucrative, so maybe we will do that. We'll see. But the first thing I want to do is take care of this map, and I think we do want to go with. So on this one, we're actually going to try out the Tench Crucian ground bait, and we'll go with dough. I just kind of want to see how this, if we can notice any like impact it has on our, bite rate or whatever. But on the other two, we're really just going to go with no ground bait at all. But my hope is at the end of this video, if everything goes well, we'll be able to afford to go get a upgraded feeder setup that's even farther upgraded from these, right? So my strongest gear is still this 18 Katana Deep Stream 18 with the Raiwa 3000 reels, which do have a friction up to 18, but power is only 6 kilos. So the real exciting part about the next upgrade, if it happens, is or when it happens, is the fact that it will have. Oh, that's perfect. We have so many Crucian quests. Those little guys are easy to just assign to the quest, huh? What size hook do we have on? We're getting some small fish here. Oh, that's a roach. So it'll be nice to get the upgraded set, primarily because the reel will be a lot stronger. Yeah, we do have size 1 hooks. I don't think size 2 hooks is the answer for Crucian. So hopefully the bite rate will pick up here. There's a little larger one. This pond map, the daily, is so friendly in terms of only requiring just over 7 kilos for that daily quest. Do we finally have a fish on the first line that actually has the Crucian ground bait? Oh, look at this. Look at this. It's our first fat fish of the session. So is that because of the ground bait we're using? Or just random? We also do have this one cast in a little different location. Probably ought to angle it more that way, to be honest, if we want to throw it a little farther out. So I think I actually will take this without quest. I mean, we've really been getting so many small ones. Let's see if we can keep it going on the small ones. But we're up to over 4,000 silver. The other thing I just really have to prioritize is upgrading my keep net. We have the small, the Kolba one, so we can only catch up to 20 kilo fish on that currently. Not sure why I'm not taking advantage of our nice rod holder here. At least look a little professional while we're doing this. And I am using dough on all 3 rods. Alright, that's a smaller one, so we'll definitely apply that towards the quest. And I'm going to try to get this one still sort of in that deeper area. I don't know if that was successful or not, but... So I guess we want to keep an eye. I really am curious how difficult is it to catch Wells catfish here. Okay. There we go. Another good one for the quest. We're so focused on crucian with all of our quests, I just don't know if there's a better fish to focus, a better bait to focus it with than dough. I just think the way I'm approaching this game, I just don't need experience that badly. I'd rather get the silver for that fish instead of finishing that experience quest. Yeah, let's just finish off the daily quest and move on. Because really, the quests that I mainly focused are going to be daily and income. Occasionally supply if it's a ridiculously good deal on getting some, a bait that I know that I can turn into some really nice fish. I'm not even 100% sure if coming this way was the faster way to get to the spot up here, the carp spot that I like so much. I always go from the other direction. And there's probably carp all over the place. I just kind of like going for them down here where the lilies are, kind of out towards the middle. And what I found is if even just using large size 1 carp hooks with corn tends to get pretty good returns here at this pond, and just we should be able to finish off this daily quest really quickly. I won't even use carp ground bait, I don't think. I don't think it's necessary here. We're not really trying to catch large ones. This is an interesting spot. Let's try fishing here. We'll keep dough on this one. Corn? Let's see if any carp are around. Also think corn boilies tend to work pretty well at the pond. We'll see what this spot feels like, and then we can always slide down to our normal carp spot if we need to. Like perch for 2 shrimp, I mean that's kind of tempting. It can be pretty easy to get perch on worms. We're not going to stay here for it, but I could switch one of these over to worms and just see if we get on a little bit of a perch run. We'll keep the size 1 hooks on to try to eliminate the bait fish, the smaller fish. Probably a small carp here. We are very close to finishing up. Our daily. Don't start catching perch now, because we're not staying for 4 perch, I don't think. Alright. Cancel out of these quests. Make sure we've got game sounds. Yeah, we do. Let's travel across the lake. Sell our fish. And get a game plan. So by level, the next place we would do it is, we've already done Germany, so it would be Russia. Let's do that. Just depends on how the bite rate feels. If it's decent, we'll work our way through it. If it's not, then I may... Oh, there's, look at that, all that club supply. For catching silver bream. Help level up the club a little bit. How much experience was that for the grass pike? Pretty good for just 2 of them. It's always tempting. What is this? Catch chub on spinning. Interesting. Alright, so let's just get our thing set up here to make sure there are no surprises when we... So we only have 10 of those, huh? And we'll go with the lucky fishing, I think. What do I normally use? I think I actually normally use size 2. Yeah, we've only got 10 mussels, so we do need to we're gonna have to fish for mussels. Maybe after we get the silver bream, that's what we'll do. Why am I taking the boat? That is a good question. I'm not sure that it's any faster to get there taking the boat than just running straight there. I guess if you get a 8 or 9 kilo sterlet, you could save some time by just chasing it down with the boat real quick. Although that doesn't feel necessary with the gear that we're fishing for sterlet on. I'm almost tempted to... We're so low on mussels. I think we need to fish for mussels the entire time, which means we might only go for sterlet on one rod to start off with and catch silvers. Unless we just want to ignore that supply quest, but I mean, we might as well do it. 4 silvers and a ton of club supply experience. I think I've already shown this spot on a recent video, haven't I? It's just a really nice spot. I have better luck here than at the spot near camp for sterlet. But some days feel better than others. I don't know that we will stay here until I finish the daily. It just depends on, because we'll have to make a couple trips with this small, net we have. But We shall see. Alright, so we want a 0 hook. And we want fish pieces. So this one we really will go for sterlet. Perfect. But I think for now, on this one, we will go for can I do this without an indicator? Will I be able to tell if there's a fish on? I should be able to if I'm paying attention. I need to just buy a few more indicators so that I don't have to switch them off of different rods and reels. If we can get lucky on a few mollusks, maybe I'll fish for sterlet on 2 rods. Especially if it's on the slower side. So that's how you see the weather, huh? 17 degrees. But at least at this point, we don't have any sort of weather outlook for what it's looking like the next few days or anything like that. Alright, so that's how we know there's a fish on, is we all of a sudden had slack in the line. Not the bream we're looking for. We've got 4,300 silver. I mean, I think, I don't know. I don't know the exact amount, but we're certainly getting close for the new upgrade. And then I think after that I have to save for a fish net, because some of the fish that we may hope to catch with that larger setup won't even fit in our net currently. In other words, it probably makes more sense to get the upgraded keep net over the upgraded feeder, but I want to get the feeder, I think, next. Been a little disappointed with how slow the leech and mollusk bite have been. We are 1 silver away. I don't have any experience going for Wells catfish here. And I like income quest, but I'm not gonna, I don't think I want to start trying to catch a bunch of golden crucians here. Maggots. It's weird how some of these seems like maggots end up being like a really good bait for crucians and golden crucians. I just don't think of maggots as much for them at the pond. Although I guess maggots and worms just about catch everything. Ultimately. Our sterlet rod has been so quiet. We're about to be able to put a second sterlet rod out there. I'm wondering if I need to get it a little farther, like down into the part of the river where you can see it moving. Maybe I didn't quite cast it as far as I normally do. I don't know. Come on, silver. Let's get this over with. There we go. That might be a nice silver, or it's a bream. A regular. There we go. Beautiful. We just got some nice club experience. 42 club experience with that easy little quest there. Okay. So let's get this back out. It should be already set up, really. Okay, I'm going to go for a little farther cast with this one. See if that helps. Still didn't quite make it over there. Sometimes I actually throw it into that area over there. I'm wondering if that's more where they are. We'll give it a little bit of time though. Probably should recast the second rod. It's just been sitting there far too long. I think one of the recent updates, like small updates, I believe that I read that Wolf decreased the amount of bream preference to the mollusks. So we will still occasionally see a bream come in on the mollusks, but very rarely now. Or not nearly as often. I mean, used to, you would sit here fishing for sterlet, and you would also have some nice bream coming in on mollusk pieces. So I don't know. I mean, I guess it helps you focus more on the sterlets, but it was nice getting that, especially trying to do a daily quest like this. And I guess that's the other thing we could do. If we maybe get one more mollusk, we could turn our first rod into a bream rod. Put peas, see how active the bream are during the day here. Wow. Whoa. Holy cow. It's kind of scary. So that sound you heard was the tournament ending. How close is our club to leveling up, by the way? We've got a long ways to go to hit club level 4. And 5 is where we start to unlock other things. Beautiful. All right, let's do it. So let's go to size 1 and peas. And I will use bream mix. It's what we like to see. I'll tell you what, let's check something real quick. Make sure nothing's changed there. All right, we're going full cast. Holy cow, that went forever. And I'm recasting this one. We won't go full on this one, but we'll probably go about 80% if we can. Look how fast that bite came in. There we go. This might lead to a little better results. I don't know. This will be more like a 4 or 5 kilo sterlet, I think. Yeah, this might be a pretty nice one. We might actually get into the blue category for this one. Look, it's still out there a little bit. We could have even gotten in the boat just to make this a little quicker. See if we can see it here. There, it flashed there. That looks like a nice sterlet. Oh, so close to blue. Probably should have just done middle mouse button and got it right back in the same spot, but that's actually really close too, though. I like that cast. So look how slow the bream bite is. I think it's probably time of day, the main thing. Alright, so what do we have right now? 12, okay, because we've caught 2. That almost doesn't seem right. We've got 12 of them. 10 went down to 8. Have we only made 4? Maybe we only did make 4. That might be right. So we probably ought to fish for something other than bream if it's this slow during the daytime. Maybe we should do like crucians right here, maggot line with like size 1 hook. How many do we need of them? 3? I might do that. Let's see how good this bream is. See if it was worth the wait. Because that was a long wait. It's an eyed, isn't it? Just shows you that it's daytime. So we do have this tench crucian mix. We could try that. Maggots. Let's see how this goes. Ooh, I threw that too far, didn't I? Oh, that might work. How can I just stretch it over here? I think so. Alright. Give me just 1 second here. Nothing, huh? So we could do this again. Doesn't give us much weight towards... Let's see what this is. That's an eyed. Nice. Okay. Hopefully we'll hear it this close. Saberfish. I don't think I've ever caught those before. What do saberfish like? Is that something you, ooh. Wait a minute. Hold everything. Alright, as soon as we catch a fish over here on this guy, we're going to try that out. That's cool. This is something I've been meaning to try anyway. I just hadn't gotten around to it. Let's see what this is. We'll probably cancel this Golden Crucian quest, but I'm not for sure yet. I don't know what to do. Alright, I'm gonna do it without quest. And I'm gonna cancel that quest for now. Little guy. It's a little guy. Saberfish Reuben fly. I don't know how much the current is actually moving here. Interesting. Something new and fun to do while we're waiting on the sterlet, huh? Nice. Uh, let's just kind of get out in the middle here. Oh man. This is interesting. Look at that. And it's for mollusk pieces. So if we catch some small saberfish, I mean, I have no idea what the saberfish are worth. I think this one is big enough. That it's going to be worth running down here. Let's try to get out in front of it. I don't think it's... I think we could bring it back, but we don't really want it going past the barrier, right? If possible. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. See how full our net's getting though. Okay, this is a lot of fun. Maybe we do get the upgraded net before we get the next feeder. I'm having too much fun right now. I apologize, but we might have a change of course here. Might have a change of heart. Because that would allow us to stay out here a little faster. But if we can catch these saberfish and stuff on the fly, that's pretty cool. And we could do it from shore, but that was really fun. I felt like to be in the boat. Kind of be closer over there where the fish were hitting it. I can't wait to see how much the saberfish is worth though. I know these sterlet are worth some nice silver. It's going to be a full net. There's a blue. There's a blue. All right, let's do a little experiment here. Going to sort of trust that with as slow as this bite is, we can get those in there and probably be back before we get in too much trouble. Okay, first thing we want to check here is, okay, saberfish, only 8 silver. So definitely worth taking those for the quest. But it also will add up if they're pretty easy to catch. But look at these sterlet, over 50 silver for one. It's 162 silver right there. Alright, let's look in the store. Alright, this is where we spend our money on something other than what I thought we were going to do. Ooh, we're really close to being able to afford the big one. Is it worth it? Maybe we just get the Kolba. There's no like maximum capacity, so we can catch up to 90 kilos. This one is 150 kilos. It's not that different, right? Saves 2,000. $60 difference. I know in the long run it feels like you should just go for the big boy, but I'm fine with doing this for now. Now, can I sell this? Yes. Sure. Alright, let's go see if our rods are loving life yet. So that means we can get yeah, we can just stay out there for much longer. How often do I do this where I get lost from town to the boat? So I think it's actually... Man, oh man. Which path is it that goes to the boat? It must be this one right here. Oh, and the boat is still where it's supposed to be. Okay. So I was thinking that the boat fast traveled when you fast travel. But maybe you have to actually relog for that to happen. Yeah, it must be that the boat resets when you relog. Alright, so maybe next video will be when we purchase our new feeder setup. For now, we just have a better keep net. But all of a sudden I'm loving this spot down here with the fact that we can do this fly fishing. But what will make this more fun is to be able to stay a little longer before trips. So I'll try to get another fish or two here and then we'll wrap this video up. And then again, next time, I mean, really, when I cycle through all my dailies and just, you know, make some silver in a few spots, we'll be back up to being able to afford that upgrade before you know it. We're only down to 2,000 silver, so we're almost halfway there again already. Just the rest of my dailies will probably get me, and we're almost hitting 18, which is it 18 or 19 you can go to France? Might be 18. So we'll have a whole nother place to do dailies at. I've never fished at France before, guys. We're almost to the place where I've never been before. So that's pretty cool. I'd like to think these rods are going to be going off, but you never know with sterlet. Yeah, it looks like both of them have fish on them. Ooh. Alright, I think it's worth... Might actually be worth it on both of them. Let's just get these in real quick. Try not to drive right at the fish just so that you can reel fast enough to not get that slack in there. Should be able to pop him right up now. So one sterlet, one sterlet no longer takes up a fourth of our keep net. Might be just as big as the other one, actually. I thought this was the smaller one. This is the bigger one. That gets into the blue range, which means it gets into the really good silver. Not really sure what I'm doing here, guys. Using the wrong rod. Look how quickly we're getting some of these bites now. All right, let's get our sterlet set up one more time here. Hope we can get back in that boat. And then I guess we probably want to you know, at night, instead of fly fishing or spin fishing on our third rod, we probably want to get into like bream fishing or something overnight. This is fun though. This is just like really helps with the look at those, perfect for our quest. Really helps with the daily as well. Just constantly having fish come in. Wow. Little chub. See that sterlet just take the bait and jump. Another chub, lots of chub. Definitely see lots of chub on fly fishing. See if we can grab this without. It's pretty cool. Very small sterlet. It's a nicer one. This is going to put us really close on our daily quest. Here she comes. Really close. Alright. This is probably a silly question. Does this have... Alright, so this type of boat does not have rod holders. But the other type of boat, which I don't think they have at this location. The other type of boat does have rod holders. I'm wondering if you... Can you put the... Whoa! I think that's a nice saber, if I saw it correctly. Can you put the... can you put feeder rod... Uh-oh. It says weak bite. Could I have strengthened the bite? That's interesting. Can you put feeder rods in the rod holders? In other words, could I anchor down? And I know it's mute point here because this boat doesn't have rod holders, but could I anchor down somewhere with feeder rods in my rod holder and then also be fly fishing with my third rod while still getting bites on the feeders? Ooh, it's a pink one. It's a pink one. We're catching asp, right? Definitely catching chub. Chub might have been easier, actually. Puts us back at 2,300. Yep, that would have been a chub for the quest. Alright, don't tell me that was a weak bite. It's another chub. This is awesome. It's a lot of fun. Let's get one more here before we wrap it up. Chubs are going crazy for this thing, aren't they? Is there a fish on? Goodness. That is tiny. Large bleak. Personal record. Alright, let's see what we've got with cutting table here. And we got the little bleak. Okay. Made a little silver. Had a lot of fun. Back up to almost 2,500 silver. Supply and experience quest still. Never did get another income quest to pop. That would be nice. But we finished the daily here. We made some good progress, and I think I've got a new favorite thing to do when I'm sterlet fishing here at Russia. That is way better than, you know, just trying to catch little silvers and stuff, especially during the daytime. I think it'll be interesting to see maybe at night. I was thinking about bream at night. I guess the other thing you could do at night is see if you get mollusks to bite at night so you could keep your bait supply up. Either way, though, that was a lot of fun. Hey, as always, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. I will Yeah, I'm not sure what we'll do next. I mean, I'm going to keep working on daily, so I'll just kind of record the videos every once in a while. And again, we'll be working towards a feeder setup next. I think. I'm pretty sure that's the case. But all right, catch you next time.